All right, Kyle. I love how I start every episode with, all right, Kyle. You ready for the two greatest business growing films of all time?
I've been waiting all fucking day to jam on this. Yes. Please take me away.
All right, dear gym owners, if you want to watch movies that will guide you and your business to new heights, you start with the number one business growth documentary of all time, which is none other than the Disney masterpiece, Frozen 2. Sing it, Kyle. Sing it, Kyle. Why do I say Frozen 2? Actually, you don't have to watch the whole stinking movie, but we got young kids, dude. So what do we spend our time doing? Kyle, is good. How old are your kids now? I know you have 4, but how old is Harper?
We go 12, 10, 7, and 4 months, my dog.
My God. See, I'm at 8, 6, and 3, right? So we're in the rewatch Disney movies phase.
Yes, sir.
And for any other parents or non-parents that want to get some business juice, the reason I call Frozen 2 the best business documentary of all time is in the middle of the movie, say, what do you do when the future's unclear? You do the next right thing, right? So many times in business, it's like, there's so many, like, I'm going to be transparent with our listeners. Like, I've got a lot of shit on the plate right now. Right? Like lots of things, thankful or grateful or whatever the word is, right? To have some opportunities being thrown our way, endless problems and challenges as well, the same thing, and like all the shit. That can be pretty overwhelming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like my brain's not that big, even though it looks like it's getting bigger as the hairline continues to recede. My brain ain't that good. It's a lot to deal with. It's overwhelming. It can be stressful. You can lose sleep over it. You can drive yourself to taking substances to attempt to deal with the stress. Or you can take the Frozen 2 philosophy and say, what do you do when the future's unclear? The next right thing. And you just figure out what the next right thing is for you and your business. And if we can do that and just do, okay, I don't have to worry about like solving all the world's problems or doing this, that, and the other, or blah, 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 blah. Like, what's the next right thing I can do? Well, the next right thing I can do might be sending an email to our list. It might be filming this podcast. It might be reaching out to a team member, whatever it may be, reaching out to a member, reaching out to a client. But if we can just do the next right thing and then do the next right thing and then do the next right thing, like you're going to end up in a pretty good spot. Right? Now, do you want me to just continue the rant and make this a quickie, or do you have more you want to add on the next right thing?
No, I want you to continue. You look like you're in your element right now. What do we got next?
Well, first I'll say, if you do want to watch the Frozen 2 documentary, this is just a Frozen 2 movie. I'm saying documentary as a joke, if you couldn't pick up on it, dear listeners. There are a couple of bangers in that film that are fucking epic. Have you watched it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then I think it's Panic at the Disco guy that does it at the end.
Yeah.
Like that is a banger. Banger of a song. I am belting that when my daughter's like, we'll put on Frozen Disney radio. The other banger, the Queen call out music video in the middle. And I'm lost in the woods. Wondering if you still care. And now wait. Give me the drums. For a sign. Give me for a sign. We could harmonize. We could do the whole film. Again, YouTube watch analytics just dropped off to 0. The second documentary that you need if you want to grow and scale your business to new heights that you never thought possible is Frozen 1. Frozen 1.
So is that in priority order? 2 then 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
So what's the wisdom
100%.
that you teased out of Frozen 1?
Frozen 1 is let it go. Everyone knows. I mean, if you don't know, let it go. Yeah, I hear you. Back in the day. Yeah. So thing 1 is you got to figure out what the next right thing is. And you continue to do the next right thing. If you do the next right thing for long enough, then you're going to get to the point where, shit, I've got more cash, right? Maybe I'm running short on time and I need to grow and scale this thing. So what do you have to do? You have to let it go. You got to learn to delegate a little bit. Enter our hiring video, maybe as a YouTube card or some shit, but you got to learn to delegate. And so if we go through our entire business lives thinking that we are the only person that could do XYZ thing in our business, you're going to be handcuffed, right? Like you're going to have a ceiling that you cannot break through because there's a limit to how much labor we can do as individual humans, regardless of how much of a workhorse you are, dear gym owner. And so the delegation is a piece. Let it go. Let your marketing go, right? To an agency, maybe someone like us, little growth partner that might be able to help you with that side of things. Like we did James Pratt, right? Enter the 908 members out of a wedding tent, video. It maybe you need to get yourself off the floor so you can do bigger and better things in your business, continue to scale things, right? You got to learn to let go of the feeling that nobody can train my members like I can, right? There's an infinite number of things that you could potentially end up doing in your business if you can learn to let it go. And I love the idea, and it's one of my favorite things that we help our clients do is helping them fire the founder from the jobs that the founder no longer wants to be associated with, right? And it starts with doing the next right thing. And I shouldn't say ends, because at some point there's like, I need to find another Disney movie so I can make a joke about like management, leadership, or what have you. Maybe it just circles back to doing the next right thing. And the next right thing is like training up your team, leadership, management, accountability, etc. But gosh, like I feel like if you just did those things on a loop, you'd be pretty fucking solid. And you don't have to watch the movies to get the thing. Although I do think they're not bad,
Not bad at all.
particularly for the music, man. The music. I'm not much of a fan of the Frozen one where it's like the creepy guy and they're doing like the let's get married right now. I don't love. I catch myself singing along with it because I know the words. I can't think of the tune right now, but I don't love that as much. That's a different one. That's a little bit of a banger, but the Frozen 2 for the music. All right.
Yeah.
So do the next right thing and let it go. You got anything you want to add to this one?
No, just my favorite part about your Disney philosophy. This comes up certainly weekly, if not daily, as we're talking to team, whatnot, because like we use it internally too. It's just the ability to reduce it to the most ridiculously simple thing when life and business ownership can be so overwhelming. And it's just like you're pulling your hair out and you're just so consumed by the things. And there are a plenty of them to just be able to reduce it to what is the next right thing, like genuinely. And that might, again, there's no pun here. There's no joke. This is it's like
no, no.
It is
like I'll tell you, like even just saying it now, like it makes me calmer, right? What's the next right thing? If you can take the jokes aside, my shitty jokes, and you say, oh, you know what? Like this is a fucking like this is 6 minutes, 8 minutes I could have had back, 4 if you're listening on 2x speed. But if you can really stop and say, you know what? Maybe that fucking gray-haired piece of shit isn't completely full of it. Like, what is the next right thing? And you take the deep breath. What's the next right thing? And then you go do it. You're probably going to end up in a better spot, right? So go do the next right thing. We're rooting for you. Love and hugs so much. Like and subscribe. If you, again, we said this on the last one. If every time you subscribe, Kyle gives his kids ice cream, his 4 beautiful children ice cream. And every time you don't subscribe, I beat my 3 beautiful children incessantly. So if you don't like kids getting beat, and you like kids getting ice cream, you don't want to see beautiful little kids cry. I would flash a picture on the screen. Maybe I should put them on the payroll. It's a tax strategy. # not financial advice. Just to get you to subscribe. By God, we would love it. All right. That's all for now. Love hugs. See you in the next episode.